So I'm here with Errol Spence, man. How you feeling for your fight, man?
Man, I feel good. I'm in shape. I'm ready to go, man.
What you think about your opponent?
He got a traditional Mexican style. You know, he's a tough fighter. You know, so I'm just gonna break him down to the body and do what I do best.
So everybody want to know what round you think you're gonna get him out in?
I don't really have a round. You know, I'm just gonna break him down, and whatever round he give me, I'm gonna take him out in.
Majority Mexicans can fight. You know, you get him out of there.
Man, you know, I'm gonna try to get him out in the first, but I'll get him out in the first. I'm just gonna stick to the game plan, break him down, and hopefully I get him out by the end of the 7th.
So you think you're gonna make it that long?
I mean, he might. He's a tough fighter. I'm gonna give him credit. He might, but you know, if I can get him out of early, I'm gonna take the chance.
Based off skill-wise, how you think, you know, what do you think he'll put up a tough fight, or he's just another opponent?
He has a little bit of skills, he got a little bit of experience, but I feel like my skills are superior to him, and I feel like, you know, he can't do nothing with me if I get in his zone.
What made you prepare? What helped you prepare yourself the right way for this?
Just staying focused, listening to my coach, always working on the solid fundamentals, and the great sparring I've been having in Texas.
Yeah, we heard you had some great sparring. Mr. Cam, that's awesome. How was that work?
The sparring with Cam Thompson good. He's a bigger guy, he's a heavyweight, he has a lot of experience.
I thought his name was Cam Thompson.
Nah, his name is Cam Thompson. He changed his name to Cam Thompson. But I recognize him as Keith Thurman.
Okay, that was some good work?
Yeah, it was good work. He's an awkward fighter, so yeah, it's always good work to fight a bigger guy.
Yeah, so it should be a good night.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a great night.
Alright, nice interview.
Good interview, you too, young man.
Let me add a couple more on it real quick. They were just talking about how you'd said, you sent out a tweet saying that you could beat any welterweight on this card.
Yeah.
They just asked Keith Thurman over there about it. He had a lot of complimentary things to say about you. But where do you think, it seems like you're fighting every other week, so where do you think you are compared to these other guys? Obviously you think you can beat them, so what makes you think at this point you're ready for someone like that?
I'm definitely ready for somebody like that, skill-wise and talent-wise, but you know, I'm not up there in the rankings to fight them guys, so hopefully I get a few name opponents beginning of 2015. By the end of 2015, I'm fighting these top guys that's fighting on Showtime Championship Boxing. So right now I'm fighting on Showtime Extreme. So I'm just trying to get to where they at. Once I get to where they at, I can prove, you know, what I'm worth.
Yeah, you've got a great amateur background, obviously. During the pros, you pretty much wrecked everybody, fought a bunch already in a short amount of time. As you sit here today, do you think, I mean, you think you need a little more experience, or are you ready to, if you could, I mean, you'd feel confident stepping in the ring with any of them today?
Yeah, if I could, I could step in any of them today and go 12 rounds with any of them. It doesn't matter. I just sparred, you know, the best of the best and went 10, 12 rounds with them, 5-minute rounds with them, and held my own. So, you know, if it was today, I could fight any one of them.
And of course, the more you get known, the more you fight, the more notoriety you get, the more people know you. I just told Thomas a minute ago, the first time I interviewed after your first fight, your first win, I asked you 6 questions and it lasted 43 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, you're a pretty quiet guy. You getting used to this interview thing? Is it something you don't mind, or something you just kind of put up with?
Yeah, I'm getting used to it a little bit, but you know, I gotta speak more. You know, I can't give direct answers because you know nobody wants to interview you give direct answers, so you got to speak out a little.
Or get a 43-second interview, right?
43-second interview. Nobody's gonna want to interview you, so
right.
You gotta give more of a detailed answer.
Do you kind of realize that's kind of a necessity? I mean, as great as you are in the ring, and like someone like Floyd, for example, you know, kind of love him or hate him, what he's done out of the ring is kind of giving him as much attention as what he's done in the ring. So do you kind of realize that's part of the game, that doing everything outside of the ring and showing people your skills outside of boxing?
Definitely. That's how you draw different fans. Outside of ring activity, that's how you draw different fans and get people more in touch with you because they realize they can relate to you in different ways. So that's the best thing to do.
So what do you think of this Thomas guy?
Thomas is a good fighter, man. He signed with Al too. Yeah. He's a good fighter, up-and-coming fighter, 2-0. And the sky's the limit for him.
And if he doesn't make it as a boxer, he's always got an interviewing career to back up on.
Yeah, if he don't make it as a boxer, he can be an interviewer or he can hold my bag or something.
All right, Errol, best of luck to you. Appreciate it.
We talk to trainers all over the boxing world. We ask them, who's the future of boxing? After Pacquiao Mayweather, your name keeps coming up. How do you feel about that?
I feel great. I mean, it's a great compliment for people like Freddie Roach and stuff to say that. And they didn't work with a lot of gifted athletes. So it was a great compliment, and I just got to make him believe it.
I talked to other fighters who tell me that your punch hits harder than almost any other fighter out there. It's hard to see when you look at your face. You look innocent. Where do you get that power from? And is that true that you hit that hard?
I really don't know how hard I hit, but I had a lot of people say that I hit hard, and I got a lot of first round knockouts, so I must be hitting harder than what a lot of people say.
Someone mentioned this before, that you said you could beat anyone at the 147?
Ah, definitely.
Line up 3 fights for you for 2015.
2015, it might be Andre Berto, Victor Ortiz, Josito Lopez. It's a lot of guys. 147 is stacked. So it's a lot of guys I would like to fight there, from the top 15 all the way down. It really doesn't matter, just anybody in the top 15. We can go from 15 all the way down to 1.
And what about, you've heard this many times, but the Adrian Broner, you had him out on his feet.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did. But you recently said it did happen, but you have a lot of respect for him, but what happened. Is there anything else you can elaborate on that?
It's just sparring. Stuff happened in sparring. A lot of people get rocked in sparring or something, or get dropped in sparring. It's sparring.
But to have a guy out on his feet with the big gloves and everything else, that's a hell of a punch.
Some people say I can punch, so if you have power, you have power. You get hit with the right shot in the chin. It hurt anybody.
And you're fighting Mike Arnautis on this card?
No, they recently switched opponents. He dropped out. So
did he? Okay.
They have a new guy. I forget his name, but they got a new guy that I'm fighting.
And looking at where you were at when you got out of the Olympics, turned pro, to where your career is now, are you happy with how your career has progressed? And where do you see happening for you in 2015?
Oh, definitely. I've been real constant, and I've been fighting on the average of probably 5-6 fights a year. So I'm feeling good. I'm just waiting to step it up in 2015 and fight some of these top fighters, so I can fight for a world title by the end of 2015.
Khan and Alexander, who's going to win?
I got to go with Alexander. I like Alexander. He got good skills. He's a good talent. Americans have good skills and talent too, but I think Devin's going to take it.
What about